What's up guys, I'm Mackenzie, and today we are going to be talking about something a little different. Today we are going to be talking about football. Oh my god, he's a FIFA YouTuber, he knows nothing about football. And for the most part, whilst this might be true, I'm going to talk about football anyway. Now before watching this video, if you are not interested in watching a 15-year-old FIFA YouTuber talk about a sport he apparently has no idea on about at all, just click away from the video right now. Or you could stay around, you could, I don't know, comment any advice or video suggestions down below, maybe hit the like button, potentially even subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. That's all up to you, and yeah. Today we're on the subject of football, and as many of you would have known if you're a subscriber, but as many as you wouldn't have known if you're not a subscriber, I am an Asian. But not for real though, I am an Evertonian, and that means I support Everton. So today I thought I would speak a little thing about what has been happening very recently in the world of football in England. Pretty much just England, nowhere else, because no one else cares probably, but yeah, we'll just move on with it. As many of you would have known from the recent freaking month, literally the entire month of August, Chelsea Bus Company have been trying for the last month to prize away John Stones from Everton. Pretty much future captain of England material this guy is. If you haven't seen John Stones play, you're living under a rock. What are you, Patrick? The point I'm getting at here is John Stones is freaking incredible, and he's only, what, 21? He's a little kid in terms of football, and he's going to do better than Terry. So Chelsea for the past month have been going on freaking twats. This is what I'm going to talk about, freaking John Stones and Everton. So if you're not interested in John Stones or Everton or a FIFA YouTuber, click away. Or subscribe. But enough of that, matey! Recently, Chelsea and Jose Mourinho, the dirty twats, have been going on hard enough, trying absolutely every little cheap and dirty tactic to try and prize away John Stones. And I say cheap and dirty tactics because they really have. Most clubs and most managers would respectively not directly go straight to the press conference and the frickin' papers and everything and tell them they want Stones. That is just frickin' not, that's just not right. You don't see anyone else doing it because they're not twats and they're not Mourinho. And this isn't the first time Chelsea have done this. Chelsea just complete bellends and they do this all the time. But the main point of this is, Chelsea, Jose, go shove it right up your ass crack because John Stones is going nowhere. As of recording this video yesterday, Bill Kenwright, the chairman of Everton Football Club, came out and backed Roberto Martinez, who's the manager of Everton, in a statement which he says, we have rejected the transfer offer from John Stones and he is going nowhere. He's going to pretty much just remain an important part of the Everton first team, which is just brilliant, and it completely backs up Martinez less than 24 hours after he said Stones is going nowhere, after playing him in the Capital One Cup game against Barnsley, against his old club at Oakwell, which is Barnsley's home ground. Barnsley's. I don't know what I just said there, but Barnsley's home ground. He went back to the club he played for as a kid, and he had played there and grown up there, and he showed great character, Brendan, to come there and just play absolutely brilliant. Okay, no, he wasn't that good. I mean, the whole defense was pretty shabby, but he still had that character, and he didn't do a Julian Lescott, which was massive, and it shows the kind of belief that Martinez has in him, and that we are not selling him. In fact, he's going absolutely nowhere, which I think every returning took a massive just sigh of relief when that came out, because Chelsea, the dirty scrubs, have been going on for the past month, like I said, dirtily, as much as they can, telling every paper, everything. John Terry coming out saying he'd be a great player for the club, Mourinho saying he'd want him. It's just ridiculous. You shouldn't do that as a club, and Martinez has said how ridiculous it is, and come out multiple times saying you shouldn't be saying things about players that you're not in talks with, one, and two, that aren't your players. You shouldn't be freaking doing that. Like, we don't say anything about any players. Martinez says nothing in any conferences, no matter what questions he's asked, until that player is 99% done. There's a deal confirmed with the team, and now they're just trying to do paperwork with the players, and that's happened all freaking transfer. Tom Cleverley, Martinez never said anything about until he freaking signed. Deulofeu wasn't really talked about either, but we all knew he was coming back anyway. It's just a dirty, cheap tactic by Chelsea, and it's a dirty, cheap tactic by freaking every paper and person who talks about football ever. Every single person, you're waking up every morning and all you're doing is reading crap about why John Stones should go to frickin' Chelsea. And it really is disgusting. Now, I don't live in England, I live in Australia, so I didn't see as much about this. But I have Twitter, so I saw all the things Sky Sports were putting on. The absolute twat knob as they are. How can you do that? Be so one-sided to one side of a story. All they're doing is saying why John Stones should go to Chelsea, or putting up polls, should John Stones go to Chelsea. They don't do this for any other thing, and I understand that this is the biggest freaking transfer of the transfer window, but there's no need to be complete twats and ballons about it. I mean, come on, if it was the other way around, it honestly wouldn't be like that. Barry Hino from freaking West Brom, like Tottenham are taking Barry, or trying to take Barry Hino, it's getting nowhere near as many headlines, and Sky Sports aren't trying to freaking push it through. And no commentators are trying to push it through, and all these presenters aren't trying to push it through. It's just because it's Chelsea. And it's not the first time, like I said before. They've done it for a few players who I'm not going to list because I freaking know. But yeah, they've done dirty things before. Like Ashley Cole, here's one example. Freaking took him to a private freaking conversation whilst he was still an Arsenal player. And he just took him to a private conversation then. They got massive fines for that, which they need to fine him about $1 billion to make any difference to their money, but whatever. But the main thing is, John Stones is going absolutely nowhere, so Jose Mourinho, you freaking wombat. There's nothing they can do, and like Martin has said, sometimes money can't buy you everything, and that's freaking true. But yeah, I am one of those people that did believe Stones was going nowhere the entire window. He played every game for us so far this season, hasn't missed a minute, and he's just looked professional about it. He's gone completely about it. He did send it in the transfer request, but I'm not going to blame him for that. To be honest, he has no ties to Everton. He wasn't born in Liverpool. He's not doing a Wayne Rooney because he has nothing to Everton. It's not like he grew up here. We bought him from Barnsley 3 freaking years ago. It's not like he's been at the club for 15 years. Then you'd be pretty annoyed if he did that. But he's been in the club for 3 years. Come on, he's a kid. And then he gets an offer from Chelsea, the league champions. Come on, let's think about this. You're playing for a club that mean something to you. They mean a lot to you, but they're not your boyhood club. And then the league champions come in for you. You just can't. But unfortunately for Jose and Chelsea, they can go, shove one of the freaking kangaroo, because it ain't going anywhere. And that there will probably conclude this strange video about a boy talking about football. Sport he knows absolutely nothing about, just because he's a FIFA YouTuber. But that's none of my business, and like I like to say, if you want to see more videos like this, because I just felt like doing a rant and a football video, just talking blah, 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 blah. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and video down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you want me to do either rant videos or football related freaking videos, then comment that down below as well. And yeah, mostly I'll be covering Everton if I do get into football videos, because I've done a football video before where I literally did a rant, and it was the most embarrassing video I probably ever did, and it's on private, so no one's ever going to see it again. But if you've probably seen that already, just comment how cringe that was. Like 10 out of 10 would cringe again. But the point I'm making here, if you want to see more football video related things, rant videos in the future, I can rant on for days, Dad. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Woo!